What's up guys, Baena here, and today I'm going to show you how to sound like Born of Osiris. If you haven't heard their new song, it's called Silence the Echo, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can sound like them in this video. So the first thing you got to do is you got to record every single note individually. So we are going to start with an open 0, and then we're going to have a 1, and then a 4 on the 3rd string, and then a bend on the 1, followed by a 0, and then a 4-5 on the 4th string, and I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. So once you're done that, you can just go ahead and stop recording, and now we get to the fun part. Alright, so once you have your samples recorded, again it is a 0, a 1, a 4, and a 4-5 slide, and I think a bend on a 1. I'm pretty sure that's all the notes that we're going to use today. So once you have them all recorded, they're going to look something like this. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to chop that shit up. So this is the first note, which is a 0, as you can hear, like so. So we're just going to chop that up to the grid. We're going to make it a 16th note, or whatever the fuck note that is. I don't know anything about music theory. We're going to do the same thing for the next note. Line it up with the grid. Cut that shit right there. Oops, right there. And do the same thing. Let's make it our 16th note. We're going to do the same thing here. Just basically cut every note to size, and boom. Alright, so now we have all the notes we need to make our sounds. So we got the 0, we got the 1, so let's just line those up. So it's 0, 1. And since Born of Osiris is very, very choppy and robotic, we're actually going to make these notes even shorter. I'm just going to move them all over here first. Make sure that's all of them. Oh, there's one over here. So we're actually going to make these even shorter, make them even more choppy. Just bring that back a little bit. So now it's going to sound like this, which is more like the Born of Osiris sound. And then this goes here, and then it repeats the 1, and then it goes back to 0. So we're just going to copy paste all of that. We're going to copy paste the 0 twice right there. Now it should sound like this. There we go. And then it goes into the bend, which should already be in place. Oh, so the bend is not quite on time, but that doesn't matter. We're just going to move that shit right over there. And like that. Oops, like that. That should be correct. We want to fade, by the way, between the notes just to obviously make it sound a little more realistic. And then it goes back to the 1, so let's paste that 1 again. Oh, and this is the little slide thing. So that goes there, like so. So basically you get the point. Pretty much you just shove a bunch of notes together and it sounds like Born of Osiris. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit and move the rest of the notes into place, and then I'll show you guys what I got. Alright, so basically after a little bit of work, you too can sound like Born of Osiris. You just got to record one note at a time, and then you got to sync that shit up to a grid, and once you're all done, it should sound something like this. And then once you got that done, you're basically done the whole song. Then you just copy and paste that a bunch of times. Alright, and now once you're done copying and pasting, your Born of Osiris cover is ready to go. Let's hear how it sounds. Alright guys, so I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. This is how you sound like Born of Osiris. Go and make yourself a Born of Osiris cover note by note right now with this brand new information that I have bestowed upon you. Hopefully you guys liked that video. If you couldn't tell, this is obviously supposed to be extremely fucking sarcastic. I actually really like Born of Osiris. I've seen them a bunch of times, and I even have a giant poster of them right over there. So don't get mad at me, just a joke. Have a little fun.